Greetings, my brothers and sisters of St. Thomas More. I've been getting really excited to introduce to the whole community a beautiful spiritual preparation process known as the 33-day total consecration. This is a process composed by one of our beautiful saints, St. Louis de Montfort. And basically this is a prayer that we would do, a campaign that we would do for 33 days. And every day use this book that's called True Devotion to Mary. And here for each day for 33 days, St. Louis has prescribed to us a set of prayers and readings to do. And we would just do that for 33 days. And the way it works is we would pick a Marian feast day. There are many Marian feast days throughout the year. For example, the big ones like Immaculate Conception on December the 8th, or Assumption of Mary on August the 15th, or Mary Mother of God, January the 1st. But there are other big ones, right? There's, for example, Our Lady of Fatima in May. We've got Our Lady of the Rosary in October, Our Lady of Perpetual Help, and so many others. And so we would pick a Marian feast day, and then we would go 33 days before that feast day, and for 33 days we would prepare ourselves using the prayers and the readings prescribed by St. Louis, and then on that Marian feast day we would offer a consecration. And so this year I just really want to consecrate the whole community of St. Thomas More Catholic Church in Irvine to the Immaculate Heart of Mary and to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. I just want as many people to be a part of this as possible. You know, we can always improve our spiritual lives. We can always improve in prayer life, right? And throughout the year, hopefully you, on an individual basis, you'll come up with your own inner resolutions to improve your life, your prayer life. You know, you might choose to do a 9-day novena, or you might be, going through the internet or something and somebody introduces a cool little devotion and you decide, all right, I'm going to try that. Whatever it is you decide to do throughout the year, we should always try to find ways to improve in our prayer life and our spiritual life, right? Well, when we do this all together as a whole community, there's more motivation in the air. It's sort of more powerful. We can kind of hold each other accountable. And so that's what this is about. We're all going to do this together as brothers and sisters, one common community of St. Thomas More. So I really urge everybody to be a part of this. So how does this work? Well, first of all, you need to get this book. And remember, there are many different versions of this book. Other publishers have released their own type of this devotion. The one that we are going to use to hold us all in common to gain cohesiveness is this one by Catholic Way Publishing. So please make sure you get this one. There are other publishers, but this is the one that you want, all right? The other thing you're going to need to do is read the bulletin. I'm going to be releasing this 8-step guide of how we're going to do this together as a St. Thomas More community. So please be sure to read this. Oh, and by the way, this book, we're going to be selling this book starting in mid-January to the beginning of February. I think we'll be out there for about 3 weeks in the courtyard. $6 to buy this book, okay? But of course, you can always buy it online. Better yet, I hope you can go to your local Catholic bookstore and order it through them, because it always helps them when we buy through them. So please purchase this book and take a look at our 8-step guide of how we are going to do this together. Part of this process is that we're going to have 5 communal gatherings, 2 of them live and in person, and 3 of them over the internet. All right, so there's 5 gatherings that we're going to do together. The first one is the commencement mass, the first mass. And what is the first mass? It'll be on February the 20th. February the 20th. That's a Monday at 7:00 p.m. We're all going to, everybody and anybody who's going to be doing the total consecration, I ask you to gather 7:00 on February the 20th, Monday. This happens to be the feast day of Saints Francisco and Jacinta. And I really love these 2 saints. They're little children when they died, but they were 2 of the 3 children that Our Lady appeared to in the little town of Fatima. And she gave extraordinary messages to them, and Mary intervened in history and literally changed the course of history. I mean, it gets down to the epic level of world wars and the fall of communism and the Soviet Union and the assassination attempt of our Pope. I mean, the epic backdrop, the story of Fatima, is something you all should look into. And so what an appropriate and wonderful day to begin our 33-day total consecration to Jesus through Mary. And that begins February the 20th. And then we're going to have 3 Zoom gatherings. These are going to be once a week during those 33 days. We'll be gathering. So the dates for that are on this sheet here, and we will be reminding you again through other means. But the dates will be on March the 6th, March 13th, and March 20th at 7 o'clock p.m. We're going to be on Zoom. You're going to have the Zoom link on our website, stmirvine.org. You go to that website, you're going to see a big fat box. It's going to say Total Consecration on it, but Zoom, click on it and join us in Zoom. And we're going to do that day's prescribed readings and prayers. We'll do the rosary together as well. And we're going to have a brief time of small group sharing with one another on Zoom. So I urge everybody to be a part of this too. This is kind of a way to check in with each other, kind of stay motivated, and debrief a little bit about this experience. So we have 3 gatherings on Zoom, and then it's going to all culminate on March the 25th. This is our day of consecration. And what is March 25th? The Feast of the Annunciation. Exactly 9 months before Christmas, because on March the 25th we remember that Mary becomes pregnant with Jesus, that God takes on flesh in the womb of Mary. And so we will be offering our consecration together with Mass. First, the Mass will be on March 25th at 6 o'clock p.m. 6 o'clock p.m. We're going to do Mass. Now take note here, March 25th at 6 p.m. is actually a Sunday Mass. It is actually not the Feast of the Annunciation. However, I really wanted to do our gathering more in the evening, and so we will be doing our consecration prayer together as a community after Mass on March the 25th. All right, and so we'll give you more information about that through our Zoom gatherings and in the bulletin. But just for now, please mark your calendars for those dates, okay? And I also just want to say, try your best and let God do the rest. All right, this is a bit of a challenging program. It's not that easy, but it's not that difficult either. It's just time. It's time commitment for 33 days, and so it takes maybe 15-20 minutes, but if you include the rosary, which we should be doing every day with this, it's going to take a little bit more time, closer to 40 minutes, maybe 45 minutes every day. Try your best and let God do the rest. If you have to skip a day or two, okay, don't worry about it. Don't be too hard on yourself. God knows your heart. However, this is also opportunity to embrace the way of discipline, of sacrifice, and of commitment. So give it your best try, and I think you will see that it draws us closer to Mary. We have a greater appreciation for her role in our spiritual lives. And she unfailingly brings us always closer to her son, Jesus. And it's all about him, to glorify our Lord Jesus Christ. Imagine how beautiful it is for the whole community to be doing this together. It's just so beautiful. So that's my hope for you, my friends. Please try your best. Maybe do it with your family. Maybe get one other person involved to motivate you. If you partner up with somebody, there's a lot more motivation. So let's do this together to glorify our Lord Jesus Christ. 33-day total consecration as prescribed by St. Louis de Montfort. Let's do it. God bless you all. Thanks.